This was something I saw posted about LinkedIn. It's a very, very funny case of mistaken identity. So this is posted by Janie Hujic, and Janie writes, a chance encounter with the ex-CEO of DBS in the last place I expected. To meet one of Asia's most respected CEOs in a quiet cafe tucked away in Bali, Indonesia. I glanced across the room and thought, that looks an awful lot like Piyush. Curious, I walked over, and sure enough, it was him. Piyush Gupta, the former CEO of DBS Bank. Casual, composed, entirely unassuming. What struck me wasn't just the legendary career, transforming DBS into a global digital banking leader, but the humility and presence with which he carried himself. No entourage, no airs, just quiet conviction. We spoke for a few minutes. I shared my mission, to empower women through transformative travel, the kind that changes, heals, and unlocks potential. I told him how deeply retreats and expeditions have changed me and how I now create those experiences for others. His eyes lit up. He spoke of the need for rest and renewal, how something as simple as a beach walk with loved ones or a rugged mountain trek can offer perspective, clarity, and strength. Over his 40-plus year career, he's seen how these experiences fuel women's personal and professional growth. Then came the part that truly humbled me. I told him about our upcoming all-women expedition in Mongolia, 105 kilometers across a frozen lake, in support of the Gochokdong Enable Fund. He smiled and said, quote, what an incredible opportunity for women of any age to step outside the office and into something truly meaningful, unquote. That brief moment reminded me, the best leaders don't just inspire with their words, they lead by how they show up in the world. Elysian Partners and Expeditions. And beneath it was attached a photo. So this is a photo of Janie and Piyush in the quiet cafe of Indonesia. It wasn't Piyush. The man himself, verified on LinkedIn, comments, sorry to disillusion you, that isn't me. Wenny, why is it typed like a fanfic? I'm gonna be real, I thought the exact same thing. And Janie comments, Piyush, oh gosh, I seen you when I was at DBS, couldn't tell the two apart. Kudos to him. In his defense, he had your charms right on and he said all the right things. This is a very unfortunate scenario of mistaken identity. Maybe to some people, to Janie, they look similar and she thought it was Piyush. Now, this sparked another topic that was circulating on threads that I saw a conversation about this, where people were talking about LinkedIn posts. And in general, how LinkedIn is full of posts like this, where people would take any moment and essentially spin it into a really motivational fanfic, is kind of what this reads as, right? Like, a lot of people on LinkedIn take any little moment and basically try to take a message out of it, which is chill. Super good of you to try to take messages out of things that happen in your life. People on LinkedIn just do it a lot. And this is just one of those posts that really hammers the nail in the coffin of just the absurdity of some LinkedIn posts. And then everybody clapped level stories. Yeah, it goes into a whole separate thing of a lot of people who make these posts on LinkedIn. They stretch the truth, to say it nicely. If you're calling it as it is for some cases, sometimes they just straight up lie. The LinkedIn creators sometimes, not all of them. I've met some really cool LinkedIn creators at like creator events. Some people though, they do be putting out some very interesting stuff. This goes a step further. The step further is this post posted by Threads user Alia to LinkedIn lunatics. And they write, the Singaporean man living in Bali, mistaken for former DBS CEO Piyush Gupta, spoke about the mistaken identity. He's not happy at all about the viral LinkedIn post because he told the woman he's not Gupta and had been mistaken for him before, but she posted the fake story anyways. So this is referencing a article posted on Mothership. This was the article posted on Mothership, written by Belmont Lay, titled Singaporean Man 58 tagged as ex-CEO Piyush Gupta on LinkedIn denounces woman's post. Mothership writes, in response to Mothership's queries, Kumar H. Subramaniam, who is the man in the photo, also said he told the woman that he was not Gupta, and she even acknowledged it on the spot, but she still went ahead with her post. So the article shows the LinkedIn post that Janie made, and then the response that Piyush put. Then Mothership adds, a request for comment was sent to Hujic to clarify what had happened and it's gone unanswered. It's not known if she made a genuine mistake, if it was a prank, or a case of miscommunication. This allegedly is a post that Janie made where it reads, you have no idea how happy I am getting off socials the next 5 days. Ciao, bitches, basically. Now, Mothership adds, Kumar denounces the woman's antics. He did so by first going online to provide his side of the story. Recounting what happened that day, Kumar said he was having lunch with a colleague at a cafe in Bali. He was then approached by Hyujik and a man who was also with her. Kumar asked if he was Gupta while being shown a photo of the former head of Southeast Asia's biggest bank. He clarified that he was not, and even said this mistake has been made a few times in the past. He then obliged to have his photo taken with the woman after she asked him if it was okay to do so. Kumar said, quote, "She and her guy mentioned that they had worked at DBS before, and we joked about her pranking her friends that she had bumped into Mr. Gupta, oh my god, my cat, by chance in public while on their holiday there." Whee! Kumar adds, quotes, "I never at any point said that I was indeed Mr. Gupta," he added. "I never agreed for my picture to be used to promote any business or social ventures on anyone." He added, quote, "I do not condone any such actions of using any resemblance, intentional or otherwise, to mislead anyone. Importantly, Mr. Gupta," end quote. And that Kumar has been in Indonesia for about 25 years and works in Bali as a teacher. And that Kumar adds that his colleague at lunch can vouch that he did not mislead Jani into thinking that he is Mr. Gupta when he is not. And he added, quote, "Some have said I may have taken advantage and tried to bed her. I was not, and she was with her partner or husband," end quote. He also rejected the claim that he only went public after the real Piyush Gupta commented on the woman's LinkedIn post. Kumar said he has no idea why she still posted it, despite being told he was not Gupta. He added that he did get a contact number provided by the woman's partner at the time, but he refused to call them to seek clarification regarding why she even put up her post saying she met Gupta when she hadn't. He said, "Why should I call them when I'm not in the wrong? They should be the one to contact me." And that apparently he had received racist remarks due to the whole situation happening, and that he's been mistaken for Gupta at least twice before, but he's always laughed it off. There's another twist to this. Oh, because then there's an update. Alia adds another update 3 days ago, writing, "The story continues. She now said her Philippines-based freelance social media manager had put up the fake story and demanded 5,000 Singaporean dollars to take it down." So this was based on another article posted to Mothership. So it reads, Jani Hyujik has been in the news after purportedly posting a picture of a chance meeting with Piyush Gupta, which turned out to not be Gupta. And then she gave her side of the story to 8 World News, where Hyujik said she found out what happened on May 24th and saw the now deleted LinkedIn post through news articles. Because yes, the post is now deleted. In the interview, Hyujik claimed that it was her freelance social media manager who had posted it. Hyujik reportedly hired the freelancer based in the Philippines to manage her social media accounts in March. The freelancer was responsible for a LinkedIn post and some Instagram posts. The social media manager was paid $1 for every like a post received, said Hyujik. They were also added to a group chat where Hyujik shares photos with friends. The freelancer allegedly posted false content without Hyujik's permission to attract traffic, then blackmailed Hyujik for 5,000 Singaporean dollars based on the number of likes, where a screenshot reads, "Post has over 6K engagement, pay me 5K Singaporean dollars and I take it down." Graphic reads, "They even changed the account's password to prevent Hyujik from logging in. Profile is now down. I changed access and all. When I get paid, I give you back access." And then let me convert real quick. 5,000 Singaporean dollars is about 3,800 USD. At the time, Hyujik said she was on a cave exploration trip in Vietnam and had no internet access. So Hyujik stated that she approached the man she took a picture with, was told he wasn't Piyush, asked for a photo anyways to share with her friends as a joke. So Hyujik later sent the photo to the group chat and posted on Instagram, apparently joking, writing, "Oh my, it's him." 8 World was shown Hyujik's Instagram stories as evidence. Hyujik speculated that the social media manager timed the LinkedIn post for likes while she was offline on a cave trip starting May 19th. While Hyujik went online on May 24th in the evening, she found herself locked out of her social media. Though her partner reportedly paid the manager, she still can't access the accounts. Hyujik also responded to SG Enable, a community fund that helps persons with disabilities. They clarified that Jani Hyujik and Elysian Expeditions were not authorized to raise funds for the Gochok Tong Enable Fund, or the GCTEF. And in response to this, Hyujik stated that she applied for authorization to raise funds for GCTEF in her company's name, but she hadn't explained to SG Enable the relationship between the expedition plan and the company. She'll provide further clarification when they read her email. These were some screen grabs that look to have been posted on Mothership's Instagram, which, according to one of you, is a tabloid that's not very reliable, but kind of like repost information, essentially. This was posted by James Chuas on Threads, where James adds, she didn't share this, captured on her Insta, before it also went offline. This was a post of the replies, where here we have Piyush saying, "Sorry to disillusion you, that isn't me." Jani responds, we saw the response. Here we have somebody else by the name of Gaurav writing, "If it's an honest coincidence, wow. If it was planned LinkedIn strategy, 10 times wow." And she writes, "You can't tell, I can't tell, but Piyush can. But hey, 80,000 folks learned of our Mongolia trek and Elysian expedition Singapore today in less than 7 hours. It's both, Gaurav. It's both. So you could maybe give benefit of doubt to be like, well, maybe the social media manager straight up lied and posted it without her knowing and made up an entirely fake story. But if you do say it's both, in response to is it a coincidence or is it strategy, that does sound like you knew what you were doing. And then other people aren't believing it as well. So we have a commenter on Threads writing, that's Singlish, an acquired way of speaking that you can only get once you've lived in Singapore. It took me months to learn how to speak like this. How can a social media manager in the Philippines that she hired just this March learn that quickly? Lie after lie after lie. And then another person writes, why would you add your social media manager to a chat group where you share photos with friends? Wouldn't your friends have privacy concerns as well? I believe she might have also posted the photo to Instagram. And another commenter says, she lies like a rug. Based off the vibes alone, she's a fake it till you make it girly pop, and if no one caught on to this fake Piyush post, she would have lived with the lie. Now she has to make up a fake and specifically Filipino social media manager who just happens to text in Singlish. Come on, to take the fall for her failed stunt. She obviously can't say it's an Indian social media manager or she'll piss off the Indian community she tried to bait with the fake Piyush post. Take a trip to Marsis and stay there. I just thought this was very, very interesting because LinkedIn influencers, not all of them, but there's some that just really, really exaggerate stories for LinkedIn clout. Internet clout is one thing, but farming LinkedIn clout is a whole different breed. It's just so funny. And this was something that has just been circulating the internet for like the last couple of days, maybe the last week.